May 2nd, the Wisdom Challenge. It's Proverbs 2. My son, if you receive my words and treasure up my commandments with you, treasure up the commandments. Yeah, probably not like that. Making your ear attentive to wisdom. Make my ear attentive to wisdom. Wisdom? Wisdom? Is that you? Wisdom? No. Wisdom? Wisdom? Nah. Yeah, that can't be right. Yes, if you call out for insight and raise your voice for understanding. If I call out for insight and raise my voice for understanding, understanding! Insight! Insight! Understanding! Insight! Understanding! Insight! Where are you? Understanding! Understanding! Insight! Insight! That can't be right. If you seek it like silver and search for it as for hidden treasures, then you will understand the fear of the Lord. I seek it like silver and search for it like hidden treasure.
Yeah, finally got it done. Just so long as I can keep people off of it, keep the dogs off of it.
Hey, Bill! Get out of there! Shoot!
That's close, but not quite.
Welcome to week number 1 of our Wisdom Challenge. Now this week we want to give you a quick interpreting guideline or a tip for understanding the Proverbs. Now this week's tip, this week's guideline is that Proverbs are meant to be taken seriously, but not literally.
So Proverbs are meant to be taken seriously, not literally. And of course, this seems intuitive because who would ever think of taking them literally?
Yeah, who would do that? Who would do that?
But tell me, what does that mean?
Well, the Proverbs are general principles, right? They're principles to live by. And they're not guarantees. They're not promises. If you follow them exactly, it's not a guarantee that you're going to have a great life. But they are general guidelines to help you navigate life. So as we're meditating on the Proverbs, what we're doing is first trying to understand the principle that the author is trying to communicate. And once we understand that principle, then we move to how do we apply that to our lives.
So, for example, let's take one of the Proverbs from our reading this week in Proverbs 2. It talks about seeking wisdom like silver and like hidden treasure. So what the proverb isn't saying is we shouldn't be looking for maps or be digging around in anybody's yards.
Yeah, can you imagine somebody like digging in Paul's yard?
Oh, he would he
It would
wouldn't be
kill
happy.
him. Yeah.
He wouldn't be happy.
And I would hate to be that person. That particular proverb, it illustrates the principle of how we are to value and handle God's word, and particularly the Proverbs right here. So it's illustrating the point that someone who uses or sees the Proverbs as being treasure, that they're going to seek to understand them, to apply them like they would treasure, like they would gold, silver, that they'll value them, that they'll desire to understand them and to use them in a proper way.
And that's really what we hope that you all who are joining us in the Wisdom Challenge, that's the way we hope you're approaching this. Not as just simply something to do, but that you are seeking out the wisdom of God's Word through our reading of the Psalms, through our reading of the Proverbs, like you would treasure, like you would gold and silver that you had available to you. These principles are available to you. They're right in front of you. And so let's have a heart of treasure hunters during this time of the Wisdom Challenge. If you're just joining us now with the Wisdom Challenge, it's never too late to get started. And just let us know and we'll add you to our email list. Other than that, that's all we have for you today. Keep living in love.